Fucking A, let's do this bonus episode. Welcome back, Universe, to Tom and Mark Off the Rails, bonus episode 26, first ever 26 bonus episode.
Coming to you from Highland Tower Studios in Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
We are here with special guest Shelly Janke.
Hey.
Out of? Where are you out of?
Racine, Wisconsin.
And your place of business that we're promoting a little bit here for you?
New Image Total Body Spa.
New Image Total Body Spa. A medical spa. Not one of them cheap mall spas. No, this is the real deal. She had to go train under a waterfall to learn how to do the stuff she did.
From a little Asian man?
From a little Asian man. That's where she learned her laser.
Mr. Miyagi.
Hey, our sponsor guy might be able to get us Mr. Miyagi.
Are you serious?
Moving on up.
He sold the house to him, and he's friends with him. Pat Moriata or something.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's pretty impressed.
Yeah. Could be on the same show as Mr. Miyagi.
Wow.
You could be sitting right there when he's sitting where you are.
Yeah. I'd give him the seat. I'd warm it up for him first.
All right. And since it is April Fool's Day,
100 years old.
Weekend, let's do some April Fool's facts. You guys want to know how it started?
Yes.
Where did it start?
I'm going to guess England.
They say historians believe April Fool's customs began in France, although no one knows for sure.
Those friends.
They're
jokesters.
No, we did it. It was all us.
When I think of French,
Stupid
I think
Americans.
of funny people.
Yeah.
I think of Menage Dwas.
Think of Jerry Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
French toast.
French toast, Menage what? I can't even say it. Menage a trois and French kissing. Those are all really good things.
Ooh.
It may stem from a calendar change in 16th century France, the moving of the New Year's Day from April 1st to January 1st, when the Gregorian calendar was adopted. People who continued to celebrate New Year's Day on April 1st rather than the new date of January 1st were referred to as April's Fools, and others played tricks on them.
Wow, that is fascinating.
So they're wrong and embarrassed.
Yep. And they're assholes. Look at those dumbasses celebrating April Fools.
That's funny.
But that does kind of make sense.
Well, there have been so many calendar revisions over the course of human history. How do you get word out for that? It's like,
that's what I was thinking.
Starting tomorrow, New Year's was on January.
Smoke signals.
Yeah.
But
and then, back in that day, how do you tell everybody? You can't just send out an email.
Can't just tweet it out.
Yeah, some lonely farmer is celebrating New Year's Day on
Happy New Year's, wife.
No, you're dumb. It's
April 1st, you idiot. You fool. Ba-doom boom. Most of our humor is based on soundboards.
Yes.
Yes.
You're regretting staying for the bonus episode already.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to get better.
I'm just here for the free
hey, some say
pub mix. I'm here for the pub mix.
Some people believe it came as a day of laughter and celebrating life by throwing away evil thoughts. Now that's right up your alley.
I love that.
There you go.
There are no evil thoughts.
Huh?
So how does putting saran wrap over the toilet cleanse evil
It's fucking hilarious, man.
That's fine.
April Fish. Have you heard of that? No?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, a prank is where you take a piece of paper and you slap a fish on somebody's back. It sounds childish, but it makes them look stupid. So the French people think it's funny.
Apparently.
Oh, he has a fish on his back.
Sticking under the car seat in the car. They're like, what is that smell? That's funny.
So I have, 12 hours to get a fish and slap it on Tom's back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't you guys put a fish in my car, you assholes?
That wasn't me. That may have been Andrew.
Yeah.
I think that was Andrew.
He put it in the middle of July, so it would be right by April 1st.
I'm not the clever one, so.
Okay. Wicked Sense. BBC on April Fool's Day, 1976, the BBC convinced many listeners that a special alignment of the planets would temporarily decrease gravity on Earth. Phone lines were flooded with callers who claimed they felt the effects.
Yeah, good. If you believed it hard enough, you can manifest it.
It's the placebo effect, yeah.
Exactly.
It has real medical properties, Tom.
Absolutely.
In some countries, pranks are only to be played until noon.
Yes, in England, for example.
Who makes up these rules? That's what I-
Well, it's considered like in bad taste afternoon to
And you're not
play
funny
the
anymore.
jokes. Yeah, now you're just being a jerk.
Wow.
Or if you like, if it was like a joke someone has to walk in on and trip or whatever, you have to take it down if no one trips it by noon. And if you leave it up, then you're the fool.
I did not know that.
The BBC began to telecast news saying penguins in the Antarctic evolved and started flying, and they showed clips of them, which is actually just slow motion clips of them jumping out of the water, but it looks like they're flying.
Wow.
So,
Like Photoshop back in the day.
in Scotland, people celebrate 2 days as Fool's Day.
It's like a party. I think it's like, let's just do shots. Table first, April 2nd, and April 3rd. Let's keep going.
The second is called Taily Day, in which people play pranks using one's back part. They stick paper saying "kick me," so that's kind of like the fish, and so on.
So you gotta watch your back all day.
On the second day. Okay.
I'm being good.
Ooh, this one's... Uh-oh. Mark,
Yes.
flower throwing day.
Antiquing?
Antiquing. In some countries, people throw flour at each other as part of the festivities. We were big into antiquing in our party days.
Yeah.
Didn't you run out of flour and then walk to the gas station covered in flour to buy more flour?
Yes.
Funny.
So,
That sounds like a good
It was
time.
across the street from a BP gas station.
Just get naked and roll around in flour.
And I
No.
we had
yeah,
clothes
that's
on.
what 3 guys
Oh, that's
did.
no fun. I like my version better.
3 drunken fellas. You guys want to get naked and batter
Sounds
up?
like a party to me. Batter up. I got some egg whip right here for you.
Oh, shit, we're out of flour, and I still got a boner.
Oh.
We can't have this. No, we first person to pass out. You just walk by and plop.
We were just like walk into the room and just do it to people,
Yeah.
Wow.
to each other. We were not clever. What were we, like 23 maybe?
Yeah, around
You're
there.
so much more mature now.
Yeah, loads better.
Oh, wait.
I have a child now.
That doesn't make you more mature.
That is true.
She's a beautiful baby, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy, beautiful,
So far, so
bouncing
good.
girl. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Gorgeous.
We're planning on having more, and I've been told that the second one is never as easy as the first.
That is correct.
Because you think you know what
Wait
you're
till you have
doing,
a
you think
boy.
you got it, and then no, it's the worst child ever.
That's why
Might be a Lucifer child.
Uh-oh.
Daniel.
All right, should we do some disgusting candies?
Ooh.
What are disgusting candies right off the top of your head that you hate?
Like the creepy vomit jelly bellies. Like
Oh,
all the
the
gross ones that
ones.
like taste like boogers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do love Jelly Bellies, but there's
some, like,
some
there's-
weird flavors.
Yeah, there's like a whole...
My family would go do the Jelly Belly
line.
tour in Illinois. I think they don't do it anymore, maybe. But
Yeah,
you'd
they
get the
do.
big bag of like reject,
Yes.
The belly
the
flops.
belly flops, but you don't know what flavor they are. It's just a grab
There's
bag.
a
so
beer
it's
flavor.
Yeah.
I tried it.
Hmm.
Oh,
no
No?
good.
no good. It's like
To be
flat
fair,
beer. It's like there's no
Beer
bubbles.
doesn't
There's no
taste
bubbles. in
great.
it. It's not
Yeah,
bubbly.
that's no good. I hate peeps.
Ooh.
Hate.
I hate
Peeps.
the like
Texture.
black things you get in your Halloween candy things, the black and orange
Tootsie
ones.
Rolls.
No, they're all
Oh,
orange
they're
and like
like-
a waxy paper.
Kind of butterscotch
Oh.
or
They could pull your teeth
they're
out.
taffy.
Yeah.
They're some kind of
Ugh.
taffy.
They're
I know what
nasty.
you're saying. Yeah.
And anything black licorice just sucks.
Yes.
You don't like Sambuca?
No, I do not like.
Not a big
Sambuca.
fan of the star.
I would
anise.
relate every alcohol to any kind of candy. There's a mix. I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah, there's an alcohol that
Probably.
matches every candy.
What's vodka?
That's Jolly Ranchers.
I think it's supposed to name it candy, and then
I
she
just-
has to come up with the alcohol.
Do you remember Zima?
Yeah,
Yeah, put
I
a
showed
Jolly
you that
Rancher.
they brought that back in Japan.
I have a sign
He-
in my garage.
He bought me a 6-pack of Zima when they brought it back.
You put a Jolly Rancher in there.
I had never had it
It
before.
makes it deliciousness and fun.
Yeah.
And bubbles.
He's like, check
Big-
out what I found for you. I found Zima.
So what alcohol is a Charleston Chew?
Ooh, that would be like
Kahlua.
Kahlua. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Charleston Chew.
what are the
Mark's
kids
an old
eat
man.
nowadays?
Of course, Mark picks Charleston Chew.
Jesus
Mhm,
Christ.
with a caramel macchiato.
All right, well, these are candies that are just disgusting in themselves. Maybe they taste good, but here is a thing. Earwax candy.
What?
Ooh,
It is in a plastic shape of an ear, and you use a little
It's like a fun
Do you
dip.
have a candle to like get it out?
fun
You have little
dip
Q-tips.
to dig into the ear to eat.
I do enjoy cleaning my ear.
So this is.
Do you know how do they do candle waxing though? They put
No.
a candle.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so how to pull out earwax is you take a candle, it's a hollow candle, and you light it, and then when you blow it out, it like actually sucks all the earwax into the hollow
you
candle.
Stick it up to your
Huh.
ear and it.
Yeah.
I have very waxy
Yeah.
ears. I should
Yeah,
try
you should
this.
try it.
Do you offer this service?
I do not, but there are other spas
Okay.
that
You
do.
can
but
purchase-
Well, then I don't want to do
You
it.
could do it
You
at
can
home.
purchase the candles. There's YouTube videos on people doing them, and then they
It's-
show like.
it's
So on
Yours.
Monday, if I just show up with 2 of them, you'll help
Hey,
me walk me
I
through
got
it?
your back. I got
All
a
right.
candle and a lighter, and I'm ready to roll. That's how I get rid of hair too. By the way,
Candle and a lighter.
that's all you need. Singes it right off. You're gone.
Awesome. All right, we got candy scabs.
Ew.
They're meant to look like scabs that you put on like your arm, and then you suck your arm.
Oh.
Is it-
Oh,
Can you see the kid right here on the
No,
box?
tip the screen forward a little more.
Tip the screen
I
forward.
don't know if I want to.
Ugh.
Yeah, they got little. You put them on with a Band-Aid, like adhesive, and then the candy
That's
stays
clever.
on your arm. And when you pull the
Points for cleverness.
That's
I
so
like that.
goth.
Because you could do that in front of
That's
someone.
weird.
Come with a Band-Aid. You then peel it off.
See,
You can
now
eat
that's
it
a
right
good
in front of
April
them.
Fool's
Yeah.
joke.
Right, to
Like, look
to
at me,
gross
I'm eating
someone
my
out.
scabs.
Joke's on you.
You thought a
Yum,
fish
yum,
was
yum.
bad. Let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
Take you and your
scab.
fish.
Okay, what is doubles out? I don't know what that is. The first thing this Dutch candy has going on against it is it's licorice flavored. Okay, a lot of people like the taste of licorice, but a lot of people
It looks like rocks.
doesn't make it right. The next problem here is that this licorice is an enormous amount of salt.
Ooh.
It's salty black licorice.
Gross.
Something you would expect to find on the floor of an English nightclub.
Like the English theme.
They really know how to party. I would
They
just
even put like
just
Yeah.
they look like little pills.
They look like rocks from here.
Hot Licks candy.
Well, this one's with the insects inside of
Yeah,
them.
they got the scorpions inside.
They have
of
like
them.
actual bugs inside of
Ooh.
the sucker.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I've
got
had
one of those.
Yeah.
Vegas. Yeah.
What? How do you?
The scorpion sucker. I mean,
Yeah,
Do you
I've
protein.
seen
see
them.
scorpion then?
Protein.
kind
You're
of like at the
supposed to.
bottom of the tequila bottle. I mean, do you swallow the worm?
Swallow the worm?
Yeah.
No.
I've never had a worm at the bottom of the tequila bottle.
Yeah, you have to get the fancy tequila
Yeah.
to actually get the worm in it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, what if you were to buy a bottle of cheap tequila and insert a worm?
Little night crawler of your
Get a little
favorite
grub,
taste.
pop it in there.
I don't think that's
You
the
just
same.
saved a nickel, sir.
Yep. They took this out of my dog's heart.
That's not the same.
Aw. I got worms.
Gorilla boogers. Here is it looks like some sort of Asian writing, but here's a gorilla picking his nose.
So what's the difference between a gorilla booger and a human booger?
About 5% of DNA.
Well, years of evolution.
Sweetened dried black beans. How's that a candy? Once had their sweet bean candy. The beans used pulp to shape it in bite-sized pieces. It tasted like dirt. These boogers are made from the same beans. They taste like dirt too. Sweetened dirt.
Wow.
So they're not even good. Ant
Yeah.
candy.
Mm.
Like the
that like-
scorpion candy.
Is that like a mud pie made with real mud?
Yeah. It tastes like real mud, guys. That'll be $5.
Yeah, right. It's a specialty.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Ant candy with real ant farm ants.
Mm-hmm. The chocolate covered
like the
ants.
scorpion candy above, this is basically a lump of melted sugar with a bunch of dead ants thrown onto it.
Oh, so they are real ants.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I wanted live ants.
What the hell
You gotta
is
hold still for that sugar
I suppose
coating.
I would regret that instantly
How
as
do you
soon as
get
I
the
opened
sugar
it.
if they keep moving?
Wow.
Just throw
You never had a little ant colony or
throw
whatever?
flour on them. That's close enough.
Oh.
There you go.
Little white ants.
Another white. A little albino ants running around.
Okay. Jane, tasty tuna tidbits.
Ooh.
Tasty tuna what?
Tidbits.
Does it taste like tuna?
Tuna was invented by Mother Nature for hippie vegetarians and people trying to shed some fat. What? That's what this says.
A lot of vegetarians will eat fish.
Okay. So how was it managed to find its way into candy? The main ingredient in these little blobs of sugary disgustingness is tuna. After that comes a bunch of chemicals
It's
of
actual
unknown
tuna.
origin, and finally
So it's
sugar.
candied meat.
It's fish-flavored
Chemicals
candy.
of unknown origin. Sign me up. I want 2 bags.
You may get superpowers.
Wow, it sounds like a Japanese treat.
So it's like having tuna breath, but now it's candy.
Sounds like I would need that detox
Yes,
afterwards.
we will pull toxins out of you after eating
Now,
that.
you're making an Easter basket tonight. Are any of these...
2. And I'm going to hide them.
Maybe you could give them some tuna tidbits.
They were very naughty.
Do you have a pet cat by any chance? You might get to the tuna tidbits.
Oh my god. It sounds funny.
This is called crickets. They're real crickets sprinkled with... Ooh, they're real nasty looking. They're big crickets.
I'd eat a cricket if it was properly
They're
prepared.
sprinkled with a variety of flavors. So you don't even know what type of cricket you're getting. It's a grab bag of crickets.
Wow.
Sweet. Like chocolate covered or white chocolate covered.
They're not covered. It's like seasons, dude. I don't know if you can want to see the picture, but they look like you got them for fishing. And then they just sprinkle them.
And it's a surprise flavor?
And it's a surprise flavor.
Oh, that one's a sour cream and onion.
Okay,
That's funny.
Sour cream and onion cricket.
High in
Okay.
protein.
all right. That's
Kind of crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's natural.
I would
this
try
is-
it, but I
all
can't see that
organic.
that's candy.
There you go. Candy of the future.
I just don't see that that's candy. I would try it, but
But it has legs and it's kicking at you.
Well, I'm assuming it's already dead.
Well, that's no fun. I thought you wanted live ants. You want
Well, I wanted to.
you want live ants but a dead cricket?
I wanted to collect the live ants, have my own little colony. I want to eat the dead cricket.
You're a complicated man, Mark.
Yeah.
What can I say? Susan's got a tall
there's
order.
a certain breed of ants was it in Africa? They're like honey ants that are supposed to taste just like honey.
Ooh,
Like they're bigger ants, and you'd like
kind of juicy.
Okay.
it was
Suck
on
their
one of
innards
those
out.
food shows, and they were saying they're really
Who's
good.
that bald guy on the Food Network that eats all the weird crap?
Andrew Zimmer.
Andrew Zimmerman. What's the one thing he won't ever eat again? There was only one thing.
Oh, it's that melon.
Durian.
Yeah,
We got it right here. Durian candy.
What is durian? I'm not familiar with
it's
this.
a melon that
Durian fruit is common in Southeast Asia. To people unfamiliar with it, it evokes feelings of utter disgust. One food writer said, the odor is best described as pig shit, turpentine, and onions garnished with the gym sock.
yeah.
Oh,
and this
so
is
it's
what
worse
this
than
fruit smells
Limburger.
like.
Oh,
And
way
it's
worse.
supposed to taste just as bad.
I've watched this dude eat fish jizz soup
And love it.
and love it, but he will not eat a durian again.
Wow. What if you eat eggs, like fish eggs, like caviar with the
Yeah.
soup? Is that
No, he just ate
You
the
making
fish
babies?
jizz.
Oh,
take fish
How do you
jizz
extract
with
that?
caviar? You'd make no.
I don't know. Cup the fish balls.
Is the do you find dead fish that are fully loaded, or
You get them off. And then
You wash?
Well,
You
I've seen
extract.
I've seen on the
It's called
Discovery
milking.
Channel a show about giant squids. They have a giant squid body. Like, this is the dick, and they hold up a big giant squid dick, and it just
You buy a
semen
dinner.
just pours out of it.
Real nice to it.
Oh,
You
they're
show
very
it
sensitive.
fish pictures.
Yeah, you show it some
Buy,
fish porn.
buy the fish a drink.
Well, he took his dad out for dinner. And
You
he
know,
had
for a seafood
they had
dinner.
him and his dad had fish jizz soup. Yep.
Wow.
But I watched the episode when he had the durian fruit, and yeah,
If it's that gross, then
I mean, I'd try it, but I don't
It's
think I'm
supposed to be
going to
that
finish
gross.
it.
So flies pollinate it. It's one of the few fly pollinating fruits.
So, who on Earth actually does anyone on Earth enjoy it?
maggots. That's like maggots.
No, there can't be.
I don't know.
Well, like they're like in Japan, you can get like fermented fish that makes like Westerners gag, but it's a delicacy over there, and it's crazy expensive.
That's
I'm
what-
sure there are
They
people that
probably
eat
think
it
that
and
about
like it.
Jägermeister here.
Jägermeister's delicious.
I know, but I bet you it makes some foreigners gag.
It's close to black licorice as I'm ever gonna get.
Yeah, me too.
What was that Lewis Black that Jaeger is just all the bar rags?
Roll
Yeah,
out into
in
a
Wisconsin,
shot glass.
wrung out into a shot glass.
Hey,
Oh,
Far
liquor.
off.
alcohol content's there. That's on it.
Yeah.
What's the proof on that?
It depends.
We should actually
Get
do
my
it.
hydrometer and I'll
We should
check.
take a towel from a bar and like wring it out and just see what the proof of it would be. That is fascinating. Just saying.
If it's clear, I drink it. If it's not clear,
Ooh.
I'm not drinking
All
it.
right, you're on. That's on.
If
Yeah.
it's gray
Let's go.
water, no thank you.
That's your April Fool's joke right there. Here, try this shot.
It's clear.
Rings a rag.
And Shelly, what was your least favorite candy that we went over before? This is it.
Ooh.
Your jelly beans, you said, right?
The gross, nasty ones that taste
This
like
is,
boogers and vomit.
Bean boozled, bad flavored
Yep.
jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
Skunk spray, moldy cheese, baby wipes.
Oh, my nephew's
Look at
got one of
new
these.
ones now.
My nephew got one of these for Christmas or something, Halloween maybe,
Yeah.
and it was a bunch of them, and they were unlabeled.
Yeah, it's
They
a
were
game.
all bad. Yeah, and it was like a Russian roulette with jelly beans. There was 2 yellow ones, one's popcorn and one's piss or
It's
something.
a game, and the
And
one
you don't know which
Right,
one.
yes,
and
I
you just
saw
eat
that.
supposed to play it with
Yeah.
like 2 people,
Yep.
and they look identical, and you each grab one and eat it. And
We're all winners in that game.
Yeah. Ugh.
I watched,
And they
someone
were
playing
playing
that.
the game. Oh.
But they've got new flavors now that are even more gross than the first time that I saw them.
Baby wipes.
Baby
That's
wipes.
pretty bad.
I heard that the skunk one is the worst, and it stays with you forever.
You gotta rinse
Like-
it out with like tomato juice to get it out of your
Gotta
mouth.
have
Yeah, I
a
heard
Bloody
that the
Mary
taste,
just to get
the
rid of
taste
it.
of it doesn't go away.
Rotten eggs, vomit, and more.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So, by the way, since I can see Tom's done with that list,
Oh.
I have to pay the jar.
You
And
got
Jake-
change.
Oh, we got another.
Do you have pennies there?
Someone else has to pay the
Wow.
jar.
Were you at the strip club? You got some change back?
Uh-oh, here it comes. Paying and change. Used to be a quiet jar. And Mark showed up.
Thanks, Mark.
It's $1. The bank takes it.
All right, we got a couple more things we can go through. We had our STD special last week.
Yeah, gross.
I missed
The
that.
test
one.
came back negative.
Tom read an
I'm
article
sorry,
on how
Mark.
Milwaukee is
They're
one
negative.
of the highest.
Yeah.
Negative's a good one,
whatever
right?
For
Oh, negative's
STDs
good,
and-
right?
I saw that, and I heard
Yeah.
that biggest population right now is teenagers.
Yeah.
That they have the highest population of like chlamydia and stuff right now.
Mhm.
Used to be old people.
Mm.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
And they're having less sex. How is that?
Because the ones who are
Having
dirty.
a lot of dirty, nasty sex, and the good ones aren't.
These numbers aren't adding up. Well, Grindr is now offering HIV test reminders.
Just a reminder.
You get a text message.
So
You get a
that's why
text
Mark's
message.
phone is going off right now.
Grinder?
Grindr.
You're due for
Isn't
your
Grinder
STD.
the one for gays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's how you hook up with dudes.
All right.
So Grindr is doing that.
I'm all for that. If
Grindr's
there's
like
a market, go for it, man.
They're not selling it. They're
public
just trying to
service announcement.
public oh, Mark.
You have to pay for prescription.
Your 10th
Subscription.
HIV test is free.
Ooh, a punch card.
Like frequent flyer miles on that.
Oh man.
Oh.
I'm part of your Grinder Fire Club.
Grinder of the
Frequent
week.
grinder.
Frequent Grinder Club. Oh man. I should pull this up. Frequent Grinder. Good one, Ma. Ma, you get one of these.
Yes.
So, all right, we got the. Have you heard of the Skeleton?
No.
I'm gonna look it up on here. You guys talk about what you don't know.
So it's a skeleton, you say?
Okay, Mark, you come over here and just add a comma, alien or skeleton. They found out what it was.
Ooh, is that the one with the weird? His
Look at
3
that.
fingers.
Describe
How
what
big
it
is
looks
it?
like.
looks
A
like-
little bit bigger than a fetus.
It looks like candy.
One of those.
It looks like it might be beef jerky.
There's just no point of reference for how
So
big
it's humanoid.
is.
It has an elongated skull, not unlike what you might
Is
see
it the 3
in
finger
like
one?
the Maya exhibit. I can't see
Oh,
the.
he's
I
gonna
didn't see
pull
the
it up on the
fingers.
other ones. You can see it, or you can.
You can stand up and walk over there. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like this. Theoretically, it's an alien, so it can have skin however it wants.
It's totally an alien.
But the skin doesn't look like I would expect it to look.
I mean, do we really think we're the only ones here?
No.
I do not think we're the only ones here. But I question the ability for even humans to ever travel the distances involved in interplanetary. To get out of our solar system,
The technology's there.
it's going to
It is
be
there.
It's there.
insanely difficult to get anywhere.
Well,
And I'm
guys,
sure-
let me reel you back in, and this was
All right.
not
No,
an
I want to talk
alien.
about aliens.
Quantum physics. It's real.
It was
I'm
not
a
an
big.
alien.
I listen to
Yes.
Star Talk, and I think this stuff's really cool. But even they say the space is
You told us
involved.
to
The
talk.
distances are so massive that there are areas that we can see that we will never get to.
Aliens are
Ever.
real and they've been here since Egyptian times. Like,
So I believe there's other life out there.
Before that,
I don't know if
our
we'll
planet
ever
was seeded
meet them.
Yeah.
by aliens.
Could be.
Say it. Yeah.
I'm open
I'm
to
from
that.
the Palladians, actually.
People think that life came from
Arcturians are
Mars.
Palladians.
Okay.
It's true.
So
Okay, well, this isn't an alien. They found out.
it's a gaff.
No, it's not a gaff. It's an actual
Person?
mummified person. The DNA
Ooh.
has come back, but let's just do the long story short of it.
It's fake, Mon.
It has mutations in the human DNA that have never been discovered before.
Oh, okay.
how old is it?
Less than 500 years
So it's kind of
old.
like the Star
Okay.
Child, which was this weird shaped skull they found like in the 70s.
And-
And it's got like huge eyes and the brain cavity's massive and tiny
Mhm.
little face. And it's just some poor kid who had this random genetic disorder that
Yeah.
just really did a number on him.
That's
This
the
is
story
a-
they're telling you.
This is a
Yeah.
female, but it's in the they figure it was stillborn, but parts of its anatomy grew to be like 6 years old, and other parts stayed fetal.
So they never developed.
Well,
So they think it may have.
Partially.
They
overdeveloped.
think, it wasn't a. You said stillborn?
It was stillborn, but like in the womb, some
Okay.
parts of it went to like
Full
this
full
should
term.
be a 6-year-old
Oh.
person.
So they over.
How would
wait,
that even
developed.
happen in,
Yeah,
in
it sounds
the
like-
womb?
That's what they're.
Well, there
looking
are
for,
conditions
genetic
where people age
analysis.
rapidly. So there is a thing where that can
Mhm.
happen.
Mhm.
Oh.
But they found. Hold on, let me get the
That's
exact
crazy.
number. I believe it's 26 or
I think they make up their theories for things they
54
can't explain.
rare mutations.
Maybe there's some sort of time wormhole in her belly, and parts of it were aging faster than other parts.
Black matter in there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Couldn't be. She wouldn't be able to get off the ground. It's too heavy. Black matter is like 1 ounce of black matter
You
is
mean
like
dark matter?
10,000 pounds.
Dark matter.
African American matter. Don't put your race rolls on my matter.
It don't matter.
Black matter has
Black matter-
counts
Black
too.
matter matters.
Black matter matters.
Oh my gosh.
We just lost half our audience.
All
kidding.
right. Well, for the white people out there. So my question to you guys is, they're starting to take these mutations to study them and grow them in petri dishes
Why?
to study the nature.
Okay.
Oh.
So is this a good idea?
Is it ethical
Yes.
or a good idea?
Whose
To
taxpayers are we paying for this?
No,
Who's paying for it?
because we watch. Okay, let me see who's paying for it. That's what you
You
want
know,
to
if you want to know if it matters, well, if someone
Right,
else
and
is donating, then
What would they benefit us? They're mutations that, I mean,
it's that rare.
Well, I suppose if
Obviously
they're
it
all
didn't work out
mutations
for-
are bad.
I agree,
No.
but obviously it didn't work out for this.
white
I mean-
skin is a mutation, not being able to drink cow's milk is a mutation.
Standing upright is
Yeah.
a mutation.
Or is that evolution?
First one, then the other.
You need a mutation to evolve,
Exactly.
right? So, well, they're thinking that if they study some of these mutations, they'll be able to cure other ones.
So they're not like cloning a whole one just to have it suffer and die.
No, they're taking its
Yeah,
genome,
they're going to do cell cultures of a handful of cells.
begging
Yep.
to die.
Torture the
It
clone
still
day.
died.
Okay.
Well, it goes like into the issue of should we allow people to clone body parts? Is that ethical to say replace? Let's say I lose my leg in a car accident. Could they clone just a leg, and then I get the leg?
Well, they're
Or
doing
is
that
that
with pigs
unethical?
already? They're cloning all kinds of pig organs.
Yeah.
You missed the episode where we talked about there's a lab that's cloning or that's creating human meat.
Yeah, would
Yeah,
you eat it?
finish.
Would you eat human
In
meat if it
petri
was lab
dishes.
grown?
It's not a person. Nobody
Why
died.
would I need to?
But they're
Unless I
doing
was
it-
starving.
They're
to
doing it
death.
as a study. The guy that's doing it
Just
wants to
kidding.
try to,
He wants to-
like,
Yeah,
Kinda creepy.
Get rid of-
desensitize the populace to cannibalism.
which is like, why?
Well, didn't
Yeah.
we? They
And it-
used to do that in the jungles. I thought we got past
Well,
that.
if you're growing
But why
meat in
would
the
you
lab,
want
you could
to
grow
do
that?
any
What's the
meat in the
point?
lab. You could grow steak in the lab.
I guess
Oh,
it's,
human meat is good.
well,
I'll go out
I mean, I'd try it, but
I mean, unless I'm on a mountain starving.
Yeah,
Like,
if
after
our
my
plane crashed
and
and it's you, me,
I had
and
to eat a
Tom's
bunch of
dead
soccer
body,
players, then
yeah,
But you could use that.
carve up the loins first.
I mean, why create human meat for food when we have plenty of other food? We could create other meat,
I guess it's just equality.
and you could be using that
Equal rights for the
resources to
cows.
make.
Also, the cows will
livers.
be eating us. I don't know. Feed it to
Yeah.
the cows. Okay.
So anyway,
Sweet
should we?
Payback.
Do you think? Well, they put the remains of this mummified fetus back into where they found it.
I thought McDonald's had human meat. That's just a theory.
Whoa!
Wow, hello.
Did you see that? Were they?
No.
No.
Did
Oh.
someone fall into the meat grinder?
I know they said there was human meat found somewhere.
In McDonald's? What?
Look it up. Just.
Google McDonald's human meat.
Yup. Do it.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
I didn't make it up.
Well, I know you hear stories of like a super rare, small percentage of like rat meat getting into like beef at restaurants and things like that. And I kind of get it. And there's a legal, acceptable amount of
Well-
rat you can put in your meat.
Of course
Yeah.
there is.
So.
Well, Taco Bell, there's only 80% meat, but hey, that's pretty close.
I used to eat at Taco Bell a lot, and
The rest are fillers.
yeah, it's all like collagen or whatever. I don't even know. But
Move it on.
so I take it you're not a vegetarian.
Nope.
Okay.
I've been cutting back on the human meat, though. I only eat that on Fridays.
Only on Fridays.
That's right. It's the anti.
During Lent is when I partake in human flesh.
What I'm finding about the McDonald's human meat is it was a Facebook hysteria, and there has not been human meat in McDonald's.
So fake news.
But it was a good story, though. It was kind of fun. They were.
It's how expensive would human meat be?
Depends
Don't-
on
wait, we should not ask
depends
that on the
on what
internet.
corner
Someone's
you're
gonna
on.
Email in.
What part of town are we in?
I'm sure you can Google the value
I'll
of a
sell
human
you some
body.
human meat.
I'm sure some chicken is cheaper at
That they-
69 cents a pound.
We'll Google the value of the human body.
What? Why am I doing this?
Because you have a computer in front of you.
These are things
What
that I
are we
don't want on
doing?
my-
What is going on? With
Someone
this
calculated
episode?
like there's so much iron in your body, there's so much
Value
this and that, and what is it all the
of
going rate?
human.
So what would it
You get about
be
40,000 for a liver on
Yeah.
the black market.
if you parted out your body?
I do
How
know
much
that.
is it worth?
They'll cut out organs.
$45
Brazil.
million?
There you go. You're sitting on $45 million, sir.
Each organ is worth a certain amount.
Suddenly, Tom's very interested.
If I got a buyer.
Yes, I would like to buy the human meat, Mr. Klein.
Tom, you can't sell my.
I will have 2 steaks and 1 foot.
I see what you're thinking.
I'll throw in
No.
an ear for your dog.
I want the tom tongue and I want the ear.
Oh, they're talking about all the elements. Whoa, okay. Value to calculate. Hold on.
Jeez.
I'm just.
Is it based on weight, color, grade?
There's a lot of numbers that went into this. This guy.
So he's actually
There's like
breaking
$40
down the
of
elements.
mercury, $100
Okay.
of lithium, $6,000 of boron. Molly, give me your fucking boron.
You don't need it.
There is $10,000 of rubidium.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is, but I want it.
You want to get rid of it is what you want, sir.
Oh, I want mine.
You could deal with half that rubidium.
You only
and be
got
just
20
fine.
cents of iron. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, iron's cheap.
20 cents of oxygen. $10,000.
Wait,
$3,000
20 cents of oxygen? Since when is oxygen worth anything?
If you want to
You gotta
buy
pay to
oxygen
get-
at the hospital,
You have to
Yeah.
pay to put like air in your tires.
yeah.
It's free. They still
I
got to pay
guess.
for it.
There's-
This doesn't make sense. The human body has
Okay.
$40,000 worth of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold's very valuable. and
Goldschlager ain't cheap.
there's mineral floating around in you.
Yeah, you have lots of minerals, lots of
Wow.
natural resources.
Okay.
I mean, if
So-
we distilled your entire body down, it might only be like a few slivers of gold, but it's crazy valuable stuff.
Yeah, but gold is only like $6,000 an ounce or something. You must have. You can't have that.
It might be
much
embedded
gold.
in your bones. There's random minerals that aren't calcium.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
They
I
use
don't know.
gold as a therapy. There's like gold injections. There's a therapeutic reason for
How much does that
it. I
cost?
have no idea, but
You don't offer
I
it?
know that in the
it's
laser
cost per
world
kilogram.
that you have to know if someone's on gold therapy because
No,
it'll
wait a
change
minute.
their treatment.
There's
Wow.
different.
Because they heat up differently with
That's
all
a
that metal.
That
kilogram of
makes
gold.
sense.
I was
Isn't that
reading it wrong,
crazy?
guys. Sorry.
It's true.
That's crazy.
We only have
Yeah.
a penny of gold in us.
Oh.
I fucked up.
Okay, good.
You got
So-
28.
So I can tell the we buy gold guy. Just hang up on him.
Hey, chill. Somebody give Molly the paddles because I just killed her for her gold. $104 worth of potassium. That's
Yeah.
Nothing to laugh at. Yeah.
Something.
I would kill me a big boy.
What?
A big guy, like a 450 pounder.
Oh, you're
And then you're going to break down all the different
yeah.
elements.
You got to part it
inside.
out, sir. You got to pay for the labor.
Yeah.
Well, I got to pay for
And
the
the
labor on a
equipment to
small
do it.
person too.
This is just raw value.
I'll get it out.
It's like the scrap, like your
It's
friend
like,
the scrapper. You know, it's like
what am I
there's
doing
value
here?
in the air conditioning unit,
What
but
did
you
I
got to get
sign
the
up
freon
for?
out. You got to get
This
the
is on
lead
dark
out.
web.
I don't know.
Do you know they have a whole cannibalism website on the dark web and how to cook
No,
somebody?
I did not.
No.
And
Yeah.
how do you?
I just know
How
these
does
things,
this work?
Random thoughts. Yeah, there's actually like a page on the dark web where they have
What's
like
the dark web?
this guy. You don't know?
Everyone knows what the dark
No.
web is.
Dude,
African-American
we
web?
are only the tip of the iceberg is the like general web.
It's the Facebook.
Okay.
Everybody else
Well,
is
we're on the Facebook.
underground. But they actually, this guy like paid somebody to like eat his finger, he cut his finger off, and they cooked it together. It's crazy.
That is weird.
Yeah, Bitcoin. Just saying.
We're not.
Bitcoin. What?
Yeah, they paid him in bitcoins. That's how they deal with. That's how they eat their currency. You guys know all this. I can't be telling you something you don't know.
We're not hip anymore.
Damn.
We don't know about the dark web and the cannibalism with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. I just took it to the next level. That's all. You
I
brought
believe
it
it.
up.
No, I
wasn't-
totally believe it. There are weirdos out there that want to eat people.
Yeah. There's a guy investigating how
I
to
think
create
of Germans. Sorry. There's a lot of Germans in this room.
Yeah.
I should be worried. I am the only Polish person.
Wow.
Wow,
What
let
do
it
you
go,
prefer?
Mark. That was
German
70
sausage
years
or a
ago.
Polish sausage?
I don't like Polish sausages.
Because they're Polish.
I don't like the spices.
I liked Polish sausage. Italians are a little rough for me unless I put them in spaghetti.
Who loves chorizo? Brewers are coming back. Let's do that sausage race.
Sausage race.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's no longer Usingers. Who is it now?
They went,
No, it is Usingers.
they went
It used
back.
to be Clemens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Clemens
their rights
left.
back after 20 years.
They started racing other things around the league now, too.
Yeah, everyone has a racing mascot thing.
Yeah.
They stole it
I
from
went to a Bucks game and they have like all these different little Bucks characters that run around. It's kind of curious.
I don't think I've ever been to a Bucks game.
It's kind of fun. There's a lot of flashy lights. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I just still love that guy stole the racing sausage.
Oh, the guy
Outfit
stole
and
one of the
had it in.
costumes?
Yeah. And he was around Cedarburg wearing it.
Going to bars dressed up as one of the...
That's fine.
Which one was it? Do you
I don't remember which one he stole.
I'm going to guess the Italian. But I don't know.
I don't
He's in
know.
the mob.
But they found him
Wow.
at one of the bars in Cedarburg. He was just out at the bars wearing it.
Like a
I'm
boss.
posting videos of himself wearing it.
I hope he still got busted just for being
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that
he-
obvious.
He posted it on his own Facebook
Yeah.
page, probably.
Selby. Stole an outfit.
You guys want to see this? It's awesome.
All right, since we're going off the rails, did you see when, check this out. Randall Simon thought it would be funny to stick his baseball bat out and club a sausage.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
that's
that.
sausage abuse. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's assault.
Did he get like a penalty for that?
Yeah, you got assault charge.
Really?
Dude, they put
Those are like
little-
contest winners
Yeah,
who get to
those
run
look
the
like a
races.
teenager.
Those are regular people.
They're
Yeah.
just regular guys.
Did they just sign a waiver though?
I've
you
known
may or may
people-
not be assaulted during this race.
I've
So they're
known
running
people
by
who
the
have run.
dugout, and the sausage is running, and this guy just sticks his bat out and goes clunk,
Wow.
and hits like this kid in the face.
Naughty.
Some kid was just having the time of his life, and
Wow.
all he wanted to do was run as a sausage in the race.
Yep, and now Negan clubs him with a bat.
That's kind of naughty. Mean.
So, anyway, how the hell did we get there?
He had bets on that race. We move it.
Oh shit! All right, we got a couple more things. So,
None of us know how we got here. Moving on.
moving on. Let's just do this real quick. Since you're around Kenosha County, drugs are now killing more people than cars.
Wow.
Way to
It's
go!
true.
So detox.
I mean,
Detox.
I had nothing to do with it.
Come to Shelly; she'll detox you.
Yeah.
Get
I
straightened
actually-
out.
okay.
When you back out of the parking
Well,
lot.
how many of
you'll
those
get
drugs
smashed.
are legally obtained overdoses
No, these
of
are,
prescription
Is this
drugs?
like
These are bad
opiates?
drugs.
Are we
Yeah.
talking
Okay.
opiates?
Yes. Illegal drugs.
There was a huge drug bust in Racine just recently. Someone was growing like 100 plants in their basement.
I saw
I'm
that.
sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I know. But I can get you some CBD oil if you really. I know, right?
Can I use your press to get some gold out of Molly?
Sure.
All right. Let's do like one or two would you rather and we'll wrap it up for the bonus.
There's another
This is fun.
thing we'll do sometimes in the bonus. This is
And
a
I
game
want to
I
hear
got.
what Shelly
Yeah.
has to say about these.
It's going to be a would you rather this or would you rather that question.
Ooh.
And then you discuss.
Okay.
Would you rather have constant white saliva coating on your tongue or have constantly sweaty palms? Sweaty palms.
Ooh, yeah.
You can wear gloves.
You can close your mouth.
I don't know. The mouth thing would freak me out more than the hands.
It's just on your tongue.
Yeah, but that's
Yep.
weird. Like if I'm
No.
talking to you, I'd notice that.
I
Plus,
don't
I'm
know.
sure the texture, it would just, and it would probably affect how your taste and everything too.
I don't know. The mouth thing would be worse.
If you got a coating of
White, creamy. Is it creamy or just liquidy?
White saliva, a constant white saliva coating.
What's
So
the
your
texture?
saliva is probably milky white.
Wow.
So it might even look like you've got a mouthful of milky white saliva.
Okay, I'll
or
take
something
them.
else.
Sweaty palms.
Sweaty palms because, I don't know.
On the oral note, would you rather have all of your teeth fall out with no replacements or mysteriously never again be able to open one of your eyes even for a second?
Holy hell.
So lose all your teeth or
Lose
weld
an
an
eye.
eye shut?
Well, the lack of teeth might be a bonus in some situations.
Well, dentures.
The
Yeah.
eye thing is never, you'd always want your
Boom.
eyes.
I mean, dentures are a
She
pain in the
gums
butt.
like no
As long
one
as
else.
it's not my shooting eye.
You can always put like dentures in there. I mean, I'd rather.
So you would. Yeah,
I want my
think-
eyes to function.
I think I would go with the denture. Which
I want my teeth to function. I can
Well-
lose if I get to lose my left eye.
But now you can have perfectly white, straight teeth in dentures.
How would that affect your hunting?
Ooh.
That's why I close one eye to shoot, don't you? No, you miss all the time.
I don't know.
So
All right. Let's
Yeah.
pull another
take
card
my
out
left
here.
eye out. I'll take it out right now. I don't fucking need this thing.
Would you rather every day for a year have to wear either the same pair of unwashed underwear or the same pair of unwashed socks?
Well,
Underwear.
that's an obvious one.
Underwear.
Who wears underwear?
Well, now you have to.
I have to?
Yeah.
What are the
Forget
other?
that. I'll take the socks.
I've had athlete's foot, so
You know, you are in a skirt and your legs are pointing right at our Facebook Live camera that you had.
I've crossed these several times. Yeah.
We might be taken down.
That's what they tell me all the time.
this is a hard one
Okay.
Ooh.
because I mean,
That's what she said.
because I've had rashes, man.
Oh, God. There's creams for that. That's why he's on that testing site.
Yeah. Oh, Grinder's buzzing you again.
So I may have to go with the socks because, in my personal opinion, we have some medical people here.
Yes.
It's easier to fight a rash on your foot than it is in your undercarriage.
Well, there's a lot more action going on over there than on
Right.
your feet. I'm just saying, unless you
Well,
got a
the
foot fetish,
smell
who cares?
for both would be bad, but
Yes,
I think the
it's gonna
smell on your
stink.
feet would be, I mean,
More manageable.
more manageable.
Keep that.
It's like when I played high school
Yeah.
sports, a lot of the guys developed rashes because we would have our uniforms, our football uniforms on all day in the practice. And once that rash starts, it's there till the season's over.
Wow.
Okay.
Because you can't keep that area dry if you're doing 4-hour practices every
Yeah.
day.
My area doesn't get funky.
Mine either.
What's your
Which
secret?
area?
Well, as an adult now, yes, it's meticulous. I baby powder it sometimes.
Just throws a little flour on there.
Well,
He's good to
a
go.
little for the baby, a little for me.
Antique it. All right.
Yeah, but if you didn't change your underwear for
That'd be most
Yeah.
disgusting.
It's
gross.
fine. It'll be fine.
So yeah, I think it'd be easier to remedy the socks. So repair the damage after the year than it would be to repair the damage after a year of your undercarriage. So I'm gonna
Your
go with
feet would probably start
dirty socks.
burning though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
No,
It
because
would suck more though in the private area. That would even.
Oh,
Yes,
It would
because
actually
it
suck
would
less.
definitely
So
suck
that's
more.
sucking would be going on.
Where's it more
No,
socially
I'm not
acceptable to
arguing
scratch
with
in
that.
public? Your feet
Oh.
or your
you get out of the shower, you put on your underwear,
dirty underwear?
you're clean all day. How dirty does it get? Then you go to bed.
There's hot
you wake
days.
up in the morning, You take a shower. You're clean. Your underwear are relatively clean. Your
So
socks
you're saying you
are
would wear the same
funky.
pair of underwear
I would
for a
wear the
year?
same underwear. Your socks are filthy and full of bacteria. Your feet sweat. Everything's nuts. You get out of the shower.
Your nuts
feet
don't
are
sweat?
My feet never sweat.
My nuts sweat, but they don't feet sweat.
Molly, which one
Listen.
smells worse?
You're not getting any.
Yeah.
I think as a girl,
There's no
that
loving
may have
going on
more-
with dirty underwear.
It may be harder to
If your
take care
shit
of it
stinks
as
like
a
that.
girl.
Yeah.
Well, you could powder your feet. You could use Gold Bond and stuff
You can
like
powder
that.
your balls.
That's a lot harder.
How?
You got to stand on your head, first of all.
What about during the summer though? Like you could.
There's some hot,
I
sticky
don't wear
days.
socks all year.
But you'd have to wear the socks all year.
Yeah, you would. You'd have to wear no sandals.
If you want the $1 billion, you got to wear those socks every year or every day, all year.
For $1
Too
million,
bad.
I'd wear socks every day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
For $1 million.
Same pair.
Yeah, who cares?
No washing them.
$365.
No running through the ocean water either.
You just have to be like, "Hey man,
I
I'm
just-
sorry."
Wet socks? That's
and
even
I know
worse.
it smells,
It's going to get
but
moldy.
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Be like Jungle Rod.
Yeah. You've got jungle fever.
All right. I think that's a good enough bonus episode.
All right.
That's a good way to end
On
the
that
bonus.
note,
On that note, go to our website.
Oh, did you want to call Foz at all or no?
I don't know if he's watching horse
we asked
racing or
him.
something.
Yeah. Oh, about the Mandela
Mandela.
effect.
Mandela effect.
yes.
Well, I think we have talked about Mandela effect with
Is it-
Foz.
Did you?
Is that when you
was
go
life
to jail
life?
for 32
No,
years
that's
in
when-
South Africa?
No, it's when
That's
you.
when you
They think you're
transition
died,
from- yeah.
but you didn't. You actually are still there, and then you get released in prison 10 years after they had your funeral. That's the Mandela.
well, that you remember things from an alternate
universe.
reality where Mandela died. Because when he did die, people were like, well, didn't he die 10 years ago? And they all were convinced that he died 10 years prior and there were riots and all these
People
things.
remember it being on TV and a very
Oh,
specific.
false memories?
False memories.
It's
And
not
they're
false.
convinced of it.
I totally know.
Well, in this universe, in this continuum, he died.
there was a parallel
later.
universe. and
Yeah.
we switched.
So the theory is parallel universes, and you switch between the two, and it's when these differences are
So
the Mandela
was
effect
life
memories.
like a box of chocolates, or was life was a box of chocolates? What do you remember in your universe?
Life.
Life
I
is
just
like-
watched a thing on movie quotes that
Life
people
is
don't
like a
remember
box of
right.
chocolates.
So
No.
it was a box of chocolates.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
Life is like a box of chocolates. That is in the movie.
Okay.
Was it Field of Dreams? Since you're a movie guy, okay. Build
haven't
it
seen Field of
and
Dreams
build
in
it
30
and
years.
who
They
will come?
They will come.
If you build it, they will come.
They will come. Going to the movie, it says he will come now. That's the Mandela effect. You have to always go with your first memory because your memory is all you have. You will never find the
Yeah,
actual.
but Piaget proved that false memories are incorrect.
Are they false?
Was that a given? This memory is
Well,
false. Prove it.
They're easily instilled into someone's mind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it can be, but I remember very specific things, being older probably than everyone in this room. I
No, I
remember
don't know.
my
I'm pretty
universe
old.
is my memory. And so now I come to this, and I'm like, that isn't that. I don't remember that. Shazam, the movie, existed. Sinbad really
That's another
did.
one, yeah.
He really did make this movie. We watched it in
Yeah.
the 80s, and now it doesn't exist, or early
What?
90s. Whenever
It was a Shaquille O'Neal movie
Or
called
yeah.
something else.
No,
People think it
Shazam
was Sinbad.
No, but that's not true.
Yeah.
It was. but
Which
see,
one was the real one?
Shaquille O'Neal.
There's both, but both existed.
Which
And
one exists in this universe?
In this universe,
Shaq.
it's Shaq.
It's the Shaq
in
movie.
the old universe,
it was Sinbad.
Sinbad did one, and he had his own movie.
Yeah.
Yep. So okay, another one. I know I'm multiple of these.
Well, I know a few of them,
So
yeah.
you will catch it on many things. There's all kinds of evidence on it. Like in my universe, it was Sally Field. Now it's Sally Fields. It doesn't even sound right to me.
Or at the end of We Are the Champions,
Yep.
he doesn't say of the world.
Yep.
Everyone thinks he does.
does. There's hundreds of them, and they're constantly. Some of it they think it's CERN messed with the time continuum by doing their particle.
Little
thing.
butterfly effect.
There's all kinds of research on it, but it does exist.
I'll have to look into that a
Chuck
little
E.
more.
I believe it.
Chuck E. Cheese's, the Home Depot, Ford. When did they ever get the squiggly line on the end of the little F?
It's the Home Depot.
The Home Depot. Yeah, I was always Home Depot. We never called it the Home Depot.
I worked there, and that was
Jiffy or Jif? I mean, there's so many of them. It's endless. Anyway, Mandela effect. It's fabulous.
All right,
So-
I will get it. I'm going to go call my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Maybe in an alternate universe, he's winning money.
Yeah.
He might be winning, but he wins pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
About as much as
as
much as he plays.
loses.
So usually he roughly breaks even.
Yeah.
No.
He comes out net positive.
You only tell the stories about when you win, dude.
That's
it sounds like he wins all the time. He loses just as...
Doesn't tell you when he loses money.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, you want to hear a story about me losing my balls off?
I went to Vegas and blew $5,000.
The end. I had to eat dollar hot dogs for the last 3 days. Give a hand job for a sandwich.
Rice and
on the
beans.
fourth.
Sounds
all
like a
I've
party
eaten.
to me. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Awesome. All right.
All right.
Let's
See you in the next universe.
go to our
Yeah.
website. Check out our Tom and
Mark, theunipodcast.com.
podcast.
Tom will reply to you on Twitter at Unipodcast. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/Unipodcast. You can ask Tom anything at asktomanything414@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the Instagram feed on our website. Tom updates that regularly. This here podcast that you are enjoying is available on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and so many other awesome podcast hosting sites. See our website for even more details.
Yep. Don't forget to check out Movies with Mark. Go to our website, click the Amazon link, shop like normal, help us out. Check out audible.com. Get your reading done
Get
with
your
your
free
ears.
trial. Don't even have to do it.
Yep.
1 month and you're done. I did it for 3 or 4 months, and
It's
I
nice.
I liked it, but I just didn't have the time because it was a regular subscription fee you pay, and then you get like free stuff on top of discounts for being a part of it. And I just didn't have the time for it to be worth it, so I bowed out. But I got to keep all the books, so I got like 6 or 7 books downstairs on my computer that I've listened to several times.
Excellent. Don't forget to write in to me. Give us some feedback. Wait a minute. Our raffle or giveaway.
Our awesome
Why am I
fan for an
showing
awesome
nobody?
fan.
The Facebook camera's not on.
You can still do
There's
it.
a lovely box with a
Okay,
fan
so-
in it.
Yes, it's a LED fan. You can put messages. If you want
Some
anything to be
subliminal.
slightly cooler, you can win this fan. Just go click on the link. It's on our website. Molly, is it on our website or am I lying? In a different universe, it's on our website.
It's not on the website.
It's not on the website.
It
Go to our
can be by
Facebook.
Monday.
Yeah, go to our
Well, this
Facebook.
will go up on like
Says
Thursday or
who?
Friday.
Yeah.
On
And-
Monday is when I usually update the drinks.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I put the recipe in a picture.
Are you a
of the drink we had.
mixologist?
No,
he is now.
I'm just a
He's the universe's
alcohol
mixologist.
enthusiast.
Wow.
There you
Jeff's
go.
a bartender.
Yep.
My wife is a bartender. Well, Susan
Molly
had a
was a
bartender
bartender.
license.
Jeff,
Yeah.
who's another
I
normal.
passed bartending college.
So
Normal guess.
everyone here is more qualified than
Did
me.
you get an A?
Yes,
Did you
I
ace
did.
that? Yeah.
I am the
Extra
least
credit?
qualified alcohol person here.
It's really
Yes.
easy.
So, and we'd like to thank our
believe-
special guest, Shelly Janke, from coming so far away to
Yes.
come see us.
Thank you.
Hey.
She
very
took a
much.
plane to fly in.
I did.
And landed on the
My
wrong
private
street.
jet. Yes.
Yes.
Like every other guest we have.
And where can we
My
find you? Shelly?
invisible Wonder Woman jet.
Where can we find you? Let's plug you again. Let's
New
plug you
Age
again.
Total Body Spa, Racine, Wisconsin, North Main Street. www.newimagespa.net. Call me.
All right. And go get some work done.
Yes. We all need a little spa.
We all need
We all
Yes.
need some TLC.
And
Yes.
don't forget about our Listener Appreciation Day, July 14th. We got shit going on behind the scenes. I'm not going to tell you everything because it keeps changing all the time, but it's getting better.
It's going
So
to be cool.
it's going to be awesome. And remember, universe, we're not good enough.